dentures free. Strong his arm and clean his head, he's a pirate now indeed.
Here's good luck to Frederick's ventures, Frederick's out of his indentures.
Go and 20 now he's rising, and alone he's ready to fly, which we're bent on signalizing with unusual reply.
Here's good luck to Frederick's ventures, Frederick's out of his indentures. Oh, a pirate ship, build a pirate ship, bound to make us more than merry than the pirate of the
Yes, Frederick, from today, your rank as a full-blown member of our band.
Yay! My friends, I thank you all from my heart for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today I'm out of my indentures, and today I leave you forever.
But this is quite unaccountable. Why, a keener hand at scuttling a cunarder or cutting out a white star never should the handspike.
No, never!
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures, and I am the slave of duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was because of an error. No matter. The mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
I may not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved group.
Nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father died, apprenticed him to some Parisi faring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and buy this promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. My life was like a hardy man, surely not a pilot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers always steering, and I did not catch the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions which within my brain did gyrate. I took and by this promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doomed him to a pilot.
What?
I found him to a pirate, you, instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, but I hadn't the face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you find me now, a very Shylock, which you wouldn't have found had he been found apprentice to a pilot. Pardon, Frederick, pardon.
My sweet one, I have long pardoned you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were, and they still are. But this afternoon, my obligation ends. Individually, I love you all. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that, once out of my indentures, I shall devote myself to your extermination.
Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and devil take the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you a little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I don't know why, but we just don't.
I know why, but I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Come on, my boy. Why not? Why, it's only 11:30, and you are one of us until the clock strikes 12.
Yes, and until then you are bound to protect our interests.
Well then, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There's some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
Of course, we are orphans ourselves, and we know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 4 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans, and so we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's navy was recruited solely from her orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
But good grief, man, you wouldn't have us absolutely heartless.
There's my difficulty. Until 12 o'clock, I would. After 12, I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, and who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart, what is to become of her?
Why, he will take you with him.
Well, Ruth, I feel some little difficulty about you. It is true that I admire you very much, but I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I have seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is! Oh, it is!
I say I think. That is my impression. But as I have never had an opportunity of comparing you with other women, it is just possible I may be mistaken.
True. Very, very true.
What a terrible thing it would be if I were to marry this innocent person and then find out that she is on the whole plain.
Why, Ruth is very well indeed.
Why, yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Do you really think so?
Oh, I do.
Then I will not be so selfish as to take her from you. Justice to her, and in consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
Why, Frederick, this must not be. Why, I think I am safe in saying that there is not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure. I thought not. Keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You are very good, I'm sure.
Well, it's the top of the tide and we must be off. Frederick, when your process of extermination begins, please make our deaths as swift, as painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
Ah, but this cannot be. As much as I little value our profession. Away to the cheating world go you, where pirates all are well to do. But I'll be true to the song I sing, and live and die a
Oh, Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. You are very dear to me, as you know, but I must be circumspect. You see, you are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? You will find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Look, tell me candidly and without reserve, compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear master.
Ah, but lately,
Oh no, years and years ago.
what do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer, but I think I am a fine woman.
I thank you, Ruth. I believe you, and if I say, if you are really a fine woman, your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Hark! Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our lair? Can it be the Coast Guard? No, it doesn't sound like the Coast Guard.
Confusion. It is the voices of young girls. If he should see them, I am lost.
My, oh, that's marvelous! A bevy of beautiful maidens.
Lost! Lost! Lost!
How lovely is the plainest of them.
And Ruth told me she was beautiful.
Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were faithful,
And master, am I not so?
and now I see your plain and good.
I'm sure I'm not a just so.
Upon our innocence you play.
Not so.
Your face is blind, your hair is gray.
Not so.
Faithless woman, to deceive me, I would trust so. Faithless woman, faithless woman, what shall I do before these gentle maidens? I dare not join this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
counter spot. Except for the mermaids, this is the very place for mermaids.
But mermaids
They're only
human beings down to the waist.
And who can't be said to set foot anywhere. Tails maybe, but feet never. Now, we are quite alone, and the sea is smooth as glass. How about if we take off our shoes and stockings and paddle?
Stop, Lady Faye. I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice. It is effective, but a loving costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, suspect?
I am a pirate. Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my high profession, and to the end of you and heedless maidens, who blushing bars of heaven
Yes, yes, let's talk about the weather. A beautiful evening, the sky, the glasses rising very high. Continue fine, I hope you may and yet you rain. But yesterday, tomorrow, we may go again. I really can't keep on singing yet. People say I know the weather, we should have a wonderful tomorrow. We may go again. I really can't keep on singing yet. People say I know the weather, we should have a wonderful tomorrow. We may go
we must not lose our senses. Men who speak at no offences will alone be here. I see the barefoot ladies, where you get your hands and ladies, while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If they speak at no offenses, we should not be here. I receive the dreadful ladies, nice companions for young ladies. Let us be so.
It's a first-rate opportunity to get married with impunity and indulge in the felicity of unbounded domesticity. We shall quickly be personified, practically not grim or right, by an altar of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
We have faced our opportunity of escaping with impunity, so farewell to the felicity of our maiden domesticity. We shall quickly be personified, practically not grim or right, by an altar of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
By an altar of divinity who resides in this vicinity. By an altar of divinity.
Oh, monsters, may your pirate caravels arise, proceed against our will to get us all. Just bear in mind that we're board in chancery, and father is a major general.
We can't afford, for danger may befall. The father is a major general.
Yes, yes, he is a major general.
Yes, yes, I am a major general. For he is a major general. He is a major general. And it is a glorious thing to be a major general. It is a major general, a major
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I'm information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the fight historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. What rhymes with lot of news? With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beans and amalculus. Short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General. Short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General. I know I'm with the history king authors and Paradox. I answer hard acrostics, I've a pretty taste for paradox. I quote in elegiacs or the crimes of Gabalus. In conics I can form peculiarities, parabolas. Men I can tell them down to Raphael's from Gerard Dalton's Ophanes. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes, and I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for. Got a rhyme for dinner for. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic cuneiform and tell you every detail of Caractacus's uniform. Short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General. Short and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General. In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learnt what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy, you'll say a better Major General has ever psychology. Military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century. But still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General. Still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern Major General. Now that I've introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Permit me. I'll explain. We intend to marry your daughters.
But you mustn't do that. Wait a bit. This is a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
Yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Don't believe them, Papa. They are pirates, the famous pirates of Penzance.
Pirates of Penzance? I have often heard of them.
All but this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look over it.
Oh, an idea. And do you mean to say that you would rob me of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, and let me go through the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Why, yes, that's the general idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? Oh, dash it all!
Here we go again.
Yes, I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say orphan.
Orphan, orphan, orphan!
I don't think we quite understand one another. I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say, orphan. As I understand it, you are merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
But I did not repeat the word orphan.
Beg pardon, but you did.
No, I repeated it only once.
True, but you repeated it.
But not often.
Stop, I think I can see where we are getting confused. When you said orphan, did you mean orphan, a person who has lost his parents, or orphan frequently?
Beg pardon, I see what you mean. Frequently.
Yes, you said orphan frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly, you said orphan frequently, only once. O men of dark and dismal fate, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad, an orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me, and I shall be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, leave me my soul, remaining joy. See at your feet they kneel, your hearts you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of a lonely orphan boy.
Poor fellow. See at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of a lonely orphan boy.
The orphan boy,
The orphan boy, see at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the tale of a lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow.
I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory, for they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't an elegant diction, indulged in an innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
It's telling a terrible story, we shall have an innocent story. It's one of the coolest stories that ever was in these waters. It is easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular story. Although a dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always so
our band, we do elect you.
For he is an orphan boy.
And it sometimes is a useful thing to be an orphan boy.
It is hurrah for the orphan boy, hurrah for the orphan boy. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and marry me. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and marry me. Should it be full auspiciously, my sisters all the bridesmaids be. Should it be full auspiciously, my sisters all the bridesmaids be. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and marry me. Should it be full auspiciously, my sisters all the bridesmaids be. Should it be full auspiciously, my sisters all will bridesmaids be.
Oh, master, hear one word I do implore you. Remember Ruth, your Ruth who kneels before you.
Yes, yes, remember Ruth, who kneels before you.
Away you did deceive me.
Away you did deceive him. Oh, do not leave her.
Away you grieve me.
Away you grieve him.
And we should leave him.
We wish you leave him. Tales of the magnanimity, which lay to lace and dignity. Never was such opportunity.
my dear Mabel, but why does he sit night after night in this old ruin?
Why do I sit here, Frederick? To escape from the pirates' clutches. I described myself as an orphan, and heaven help me, I am no orphan. I came here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor on the family escutcheon.
Be comforted. Had you not acted as you did, these men would have married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, that such is the anguish and remorse I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all, did I not fear the consequences to myself. At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11, and before midnight, I hope to sweep them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only wait my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort, lion-hearted, be summoned to receive a general's blessing, ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
If ere they come,
we uncomfortable will feel. Then we find the wisest thing is to slap our chest and sing. When you're threatened with inute, and your heart is in your boots, there is nothing printed from the let the trumpets marshal sound, let the trumpets marshal the song. These attentions are well meant. Such expressions don't appear. Calculated meant to cheer. Who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Still to us it's evident these attentions are well meant. Observe too great a stress on the risks that on us press, and of reference a lack to our chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to come off in this sight, for it's very evident his attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident his attentions are well meant. Evident, yes, well meant. Evident,
Ah, yes, well meant.
lightly the astronomer royal has decided that although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days is a rule are plenty, 1 year in every 4, his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. And through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple mathematical process, you'll easily discover that though you lived 21 years, yet, if we go by birthdays, you are only 5 and a little bit over.
Yes, yes, we just my fingers go. How when the ways of paradox at common sense she gaily mocks, though counting in the usual ways is 21 I've been alive, yet greatly by my natal day, yet greatly by my natal day. I am a little boy of
Paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A curious
No one would think it to look at me.
You are glad now, I'll be bound, that you spared us. You would never have forgiven yourself when you discovered that you had killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades?
I don't think you appreciate the seriousness of your position. You were apprenticed to us.
Until I reached my 21st year.
No. Until you reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you are as yet only 5 1/4.
You don't mean to say you are going to hold me to that?
No, we merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We content ourselves with pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty?
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty, and my duty is only too clear. I abhor your infamous calling, but duty is before all.
Bravely spoken. Come, you are one of us once more.
Didon.
What's the matter?
Oh!
What's the matter?
Ought I to tell you?
What?
No. I cannot do it, and yet, as one of your band...
Speak out. By that sense of conscientiousness to which we have never yet appealed in vain.
General Stanley?
Yes?
The father of my Mabel?
Yes.
He escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did.
It breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the young lady I adore.
Break it.
But it is my duty to tell you
Yes?
that General Stanley
Yes.
is no orphan.
What?
More than that, he never was one.
Do you mean that he dared to, in order to save his contemptible life, he dared to practice on our credulous simplicity. His death shall be swift and terrible. We shall go, collect our band, and attack Trimolden Castle this very night.
But stay!
Not a word. He is doomed.
Yes, yes, tonight the table time. Yes, yes, tonight the table time.
Tonight the time.
Yes, early tomorrow.
He's getting the prize.
The ones of sport.
He does it so ready to follow. His guests are lost every minute in sorrow. The ones so spotty their legends and cherish. And all the dust will use it shall perish. Away, 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 away.
da-da, to the danger that's behind. Da-da-da-da. But when the danger's near, da-da-da-da-da-da, we manage to appear, da-da-da, as insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here.
Sergeant, approach. Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter. He will not so lead you, for he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. But if it was his duty to constitute himself my foe, it is likewise my duty to regard him in that light. He has done his duty. I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto.
This is most perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
Still, as he is actuated by a sense of duty,
That makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
no matter. Our course is clear. Men, we shall capture these pirates alone. Alone? It is most distressing for us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
Now it's too late.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment, is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we will stiff a Goddess Mother, when constabulary duties to be done. Or take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burglar, when the cutthroat isn't occupied crying, he loves to hear the little brook a gurgling, and listen to the merry village chime. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie a-basking in the sun. Or take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a nappy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a nappy one. hear them from the man or poaching. With stealthy steps the pirates are approaching.
We are not coming to play your golden story, General Stanley's story. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They seek a penalty
50-fold, we seek a penalty
50-fold. They seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story. They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
We can't like tread upon a bravery steel. In silence tread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's foot forward, easily in the heard. So stealthily the pirate creeps while all the house soundly sleeps. Softly to the river comes the morning breeze.
or joy or rapture, summon your men and effect their capture.
Beautiful neighbor, I love thee for good, but I have no favor.
He's telling the truth, he is not able.
With base deceit, you worked upon our feelings. Revenge is sweet, and flavors all our dealings. With courage rare, and resolution manly, for death prepare, unhappy General Stanley.
Is he to die, unshriven, unannealed, or slain? Will no one in his cause a weapon wield, or slain?
Yes, we are here, though hitherto concealed. So to constabulary pirates yield. We triumph now, for well we trow, your martyrdom is done short. No pirate band will take its stand, and the
To take every advantage you've contrived, yet your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say we're orphans, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we've a strong claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield. In Queen Victoria's name.
You do.
We do. We charge you
We yield at once with humble mien, because with all our faults we love our Queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults, they love their queen.
yes, yes, with all our faults they love our Queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment, let me tell you who they are. They are members of our common throng. They are
No Englishman unmoved that statement is, because with all our faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Peers will be peers, and youth will have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters, all of whom are